Welcome to the April episode of Let's Talk Tech. Over the past few months, we've been talking about streaming content and internet speeds, and today we'll actually download a few apps to a TV to show you how to do it step by step. We'll also cover the need for securing your iPhone, unlimited data, ChatGPT, and a few phone apps for seniors, and maybe a little more. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome back.
Well, I'm glad to be here, and I'm sorry I wasn't here last month, but I was in Washington, D.C., experiencing the freezing cold weather that they have there. We're not as cold as they are, but anyway. I've been hearing about cell phones getting stolen, and I'm a little concerned about it because if they fall into the hands of the wrong people, the criminals, they could actually, if they can get into your phone, they can access vital information like your banks. I'm scared. What do you think?
I think it's an important thing. I've heard about it recently myself and started looking into it because I thought, well, wait a minute, they have to have your ID. But that's not exactly true. So today I'm going to go over some steps to secure your iPhone. And I understand that Android does have some additional steps too, but today we're going to go step by step over the iPhone.
Okay, perfect.
So first, avoid typing your password in public. Use a Face ID or a Touch ID instead. Cover your iPhone screen if you need to enter your passcode in public. Opt for a stronger password. Don't store bank passwords in password managers or in your notes. Enable privacy restrictions under screen time and use a different PIN code. That's really important. And a few other things that you can do now is do not allow lock notes with the phone passcode, a feature Apple has recently introduced and promotes for unknown reasons. Have a separate PIN for locked notes. So first, check your settings, go to passwords for important sites and apps that you have Face ID protected, but for which the app has been stored in the password in your passwords. Delete these passwords. These apps requiring Face ID will still work. And always make sure that you have an iCloud Recovery ID.
Well, it was great information. I'm going to run home right now and make a few changes. Thank you so much. This is really important information for people. Thank you.
Well, thank you for coming, and we did miss you last month, and happy April.
Thank you. Same to you, Debbie.
And if you want to stick around, I'll be showing our viewers how to add a few apps to their smart TV. Although each TV is different and you should look at your manual, the process is similar for all newer model TVs. If you're using an external device like a Roku or Amazon Fire Stick, they will have their own option to add apps, but also similar. Adding an app to a smart TV is typically a fairly straightforward process. Here are the general steps you can follow. Turn on your smart TV and ensure it is connected to the internet. Using your TV remote, navigate to the App Store on your smart TV. This could be called the App Store, Smart Hub, or be 4 squares with little empty squares that says Apps, or something similar depending on your TV brand. Some TVs may already have them preloaded. Browse the App Store or the apps to find the app that you want to add. You can also search sometimes for the app by name or browse by category depending on the model of TV. Once you find the app, select it and then choose Install or Download or click on it to start the installation process. And then follow any additional prompts that appear on the screen, like a login. After installing the app, you should see it appear on your TV's home screen or in the app list. Select the app to open it and start using it. Depending on the app, you may have to sign in again with your name and password, but that should be only one time. It's important to note that the exact steps may vary depending on your TV brand and model and age, but the general process should be similar across most smart TVs. This is my TV in my own living room. And what I wanted to show you here was using my remote control, I brought up my sources. If I go down to the bottom, you'll see that I can search for apps. When I search for apps, it's going to come up and ask me for the title of an app. I'm going to go and ask it to use something I know I don't have. So I will go and use Fubo. I don't think I have Fubo here. You see, as I type in the screen, that I get some other choices. Okay, I want the Fubo. I still don't have Fubo up here, so let's see if I can get it. Let's get down to the B. Okay, Fubo TV, there it is. So now I'm going to scroll back up to Fubo. I'm going to click Fubo TV. Now I want to add Fubo TV to my screen. So I'm going to go back up there, hit enter. And now it's going to ask me, do I want to add this or add it to my home screen or open it? If I open it, I will need to go ahead and log in and create an account. That's fine. It's easy to add an account. I'm going to add it to my home screen. And now you see down at the bottom of my screen, it's there for me. So now these are all the things that are live on Fubo TV. Now, Fubo TV is free, absolutely free. Guess what I see there? I see Fox 11, I see 4, I see ABC, all of those channels totally free. There I am right there if I want to go and click on that. So now I want to go back to my apps. So I'm going to scroll down, again, using my remote. The remote is the key to success, okay? I don't want to move it. I just want to leave it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my return button. Okay, return again, return. I'm going to exit out of this screen. It takes me back to my main screen, and you see along the bottom what I have. So I've got my guide, my channel list, my schedule manager, and along the bottom I have all of my, and no, I don't want to move anything. I just want to go through. These are all my apps that I've added. Some came already on my TV, but some not. I can even go to the internet from my own TV and log into one of my internet accounts. So you see back here, there's Fubo. I added it. So to reiterate, what we're going to do is we're going to go back, and I'm just showing you all the things that I got with Samsung Plus. And these are recommended apps too. So if I don't have some of these apps, it's really easy to just install the app, right? It shows me some recent things I watched if I want to do this. So if I wanted Sling, ESPN, Tubi, all those things, I simply click on the one I want. It's loading Tubi. Because that was already showing up in my menu, it automatically did it. I'm going to go next. Won't cost me a thing. Next. Get started. Now, what I can do is I can continue as a guest so I don't have to log in at all, or I can add it to my list. I can save my progress. So I'm going to just continue as a guest. And there's all the things on Tubi. Back when I want to go back to my home screen, I'm either going to hit my home button, which brings up my apps again, or the exit, which brings me back to my live TV, which is connected to our village television broadband. So there you have it. Pretty simple. Just go on your channel using your remote. Remember, got to use your remote. Here's the remote. That's very important to make this all work. All right. Hopefully that was helpful. And in order to make sure that you have access to any amount of internet data you might need, let's discuss what unlimited data actually means. Unlimited data options for the internet typically refer to plans offered by internet service providers, ISPs, that allow users to consume as much data as they want without incurring additional charges or penalties. These plans are often marketed as unlimited because they don't set a specific cap on the amount of data that can be used. And streaming on your TV uses a lot of data. However, some providers may implement policies such as data reprioritization or network management that may slow down internet speeds for users who exceed certain data usage thresholds. Currently, we have no data limits here. But in the future, as more and more people are streaming in our current systems, it could be possible. So remember, data limits while using internet refer to the amount of data that a user can consume within a given period of time. Typically, it's a month, and it would, in some cases, incur other penalties, but not here using West Coast Internet. For example, a user with a plan that has a data limit of 50 gigabytes per month would be able to use up to 50 gigabytes of data within that month without incurring additional charges. With unlimited data, that's not the case. You don't have to worry about it. If a user exceeded that limit, they might have extra charges, or their internet might be slowed. And I mention all of this because in the village with West Coast Internet, we do not have data limits. But streaming video or music, downloading files, playing games, Zoom, all of that uses a lot of data. So it's important that you know how much data you're using. I started using YouTube TV, and I exceeded 1 terabyte in a month. So that's a lot. And we're just so fortunate here that that's not a concern. So when people think that the grass is greener by going to Spectrum or Charter with their ads on television for cheap, it's not. Those entities charge much more each month and offer less service, even if they give you a lower price to start with, and it won't last. So here in the village, we have a really special gem in our internet service.
Hey Laguna Woods Village residents! Did you miss a broadcast of your favorite village television show? Don't worry, the solution to your problem is just a click away. The Village Television YouTube channel has got you covered. From board meetings to fitness classes, to shows like This Day, Let's Talk Tech, or Tales from the Woods. You can watch every broadcast anytime on YouTube. Catch up on all the latest and greatest shows and events happening in Laguna Woods Village on our YouTube channel, Village Television.
Hi, welcome to Pacific Financial Planners. We focus on income replacement for your retirement. We have over 3 decades of professional money management experience. We personalize a plan that's right for you and your family. You only get one shot at retirement. Don't you think you better get it right? So give us a call for your free consultation. We can do this over the phone, via Zoom, or in person.
So let's talk a little bit about artificial intelligence and ChatGPT, which you may have heard about. Last year in the show, I discussed AI. So as a refresher, AI stands for artificial intelligence. It's a field of computer science and engineering that focuses on creating machines and computer programs that can think, learn, and understand just like humans do. This technology can be used in a wide range of applications, such as self-driving cars, medical diagnosis, and even personal assistants like Siri or Alexa. It's an advanced technology that allows machines to perform tasks that usually require human intelligence. And it does have many potential benefits which can help improve our lives in many areas like healthcare, transportation, and personal assistance. For example, a chatbot is a type of bot that can simulate conversations with users through messaging apps or websites. Some chatbots can help answer common questions or provide customer service support, and this is a form of AI. Another example of AI is a web crawler or a spider bot, which is used by search engines like Google. That gives you all the results when you Google something. And that's also used to index web pages. Bots can also be used for malicious purposes, such as spreading spam or malware, so it's important to be cautious when you're interacting with bots or sites that you're not familiar with, like I always tell you. So what is this ChatGPT, and why is everybody talking about it? Well, recently ChatGPT, which is like an online robot, which you can talk to and understands what you're saying, became the hottest thing since sliced bread. It's kind of like Siri or Alexa, but it can answer much more complex questions and have a conversation with you. It's a computer program trained to understand and respond to human language. Just keep in mind that it's not a human and it may not always understand you or give you the right answer. Recently, Microsoft invested $500 million in adding it to their Bing search engine, and it's pretty slick. It's amazing and terrifying at the same time, but as a tech geek, I'm enjoying using it and know that it will benefit many people in the future. However, it's important to note that AI is still evolving and it's not perfect and it may have some limitations. In next month's episode, I'll do a deeper dive and show you just how it works. And stay tuned, we'll be right back with some helpful apps for seniors.
O'Connor Mortuary has been healing hearts, inspiring trust, and comforting souls since 1898. As one of the oldest family-owned and operated mortuaries in California, we are proud to be a long-standing pillar in the community. Our unwavering commitment to providing support in a time of need is what sets us apart and allows us to build strong bonds with each family we serve. Thank you for choosing us for 125 years.
The Salvation Army Orange County is committed to building hope in people's lives rather than just more shelters. The Center of Hope, a comprehensive homeless care solution, combines a 325-bed emergency shelter, 72 permanent supportive housing apartments, on-site medical, dental, vision, and mental health care, and an award-winning drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. Donate today to transform lives, create safer neighborhoods, and provide an opportunity to end chronic homelessness in Orange County.
And now I'd like to switch gears to talking about a different kind of app, those that may benefit people who are a little bit older now, like you and me. First is the Snug Safety app for those who live alone. Snug is an app that checks every day to confirm you're okay. The app for either iOS or Android is easy, offers free options, and also a dispatch option that is fairly affordable at just $100 per year. This app is used by thousands of Americans who live alone and want peace of mind that if something happened to them, their loved ones will be notified quickly so they can receive help fast as well, and their pets will be taken care of too. It's a great app if you live alone. And this app I thought was very cool. And if you've ever come home from a doctor visit and thought to yourself, oh, I should have asked them to explain this better, now it's right there for you to listen again and even find a deeper explanation. This app is called Abridge Transcription, and it's fairly new, but it's very interesting as it integrates the use of AI, which we just discussed. Abridge records the detail of your care during your visit and helps you understand your health. For example, the app will listen to and record the conversation between you and your doctor, whether in person or via a telehealth visit. This technology highlights what's important in the conversation so you can focus on the details. And it also takes terminology from symptoms to conditions, procedures to medications, and links it to an explanation of what it is or does so you can review it later. So to simplify, use this when you talk to your doctor, then you look back at the story conversation, helps you understand your doctor's advice more completely, and helps you to be clear on your condition and any treatment plan. That sounds phenomenal. And I'll just go quickly through a few others I found of interest. One is Life 360, and this app allows family members to track each other's location and get alerts for safety incidents like a car crash or someone enters or leaves a certain area. So this might be something your kids might want to have on you. Siren GPS. This allows seniors to quickly call for emergency help with just one button press on their phone. It also provides the GPS location and medical information to emergency responders. If you have an Apple iWatch, though, this is already built in and you don't need another app. MediSafe. This app helps seniors manage their medications by providing reminders to take pills, tracking when a medication is running low, and keeping track of your doctor appointments. Red Panic Button. This app turns your phone into a panic button that can be used in case of emergency. When the button is pressed, it sends out an emergency alert to selected contacts with your location information. Fall Safety Pro. This app uses the sensors on the smartphone to detect falls and automatically sends an alert to caregivers or to emergency services. It's really important to note, though, that the effectiveness of these apps may vary depending on your circumstances and any other factors in your home. It's always a good idea to consult with healthcare professional or other trusted advisors before relying solely on an app for safety. These apps work with smartphones as well as personal assistants like Alexa or an Echo for the most part, so wireless connectivity in your home is necessary. Learning to use technology can be a great way for seniors to stay connected with loved ones, keep their minds active, and access a wealth of information and entertainment. So here are some tips for encouraging yourself to use technology or someone you know. Start with something simple, and remember, everyone learns at their own pace, so don't get discouraged if progress seems slow. With patience and perseverance, you can learn to use technology and enjoy all the benefits it has to offer. Hi, I wanted to talk about Google Ads and how you get the ads that come up and a few things you can do to help direct the ads. Unfortunately, there's no way to get rid of them, but this is my Gmail account, and up here I keep getting this Verizon ad, and I've seen it over and over and over. So I click on the three dots, it asks me why this ad. So I go and it opens up about this ad. Okay, let me move this out of the way. And the from here, you can report the ad. So let's say it was something really offensive. You could report it. Obviously, Verizon, I'm not going to. You can learn about the verifications, but you can also go to ad settings. So I'm going to click on ad settings, and it's telling me, I have my personalized ads off. So it will tell me what I've got, what my recent ads were, things of that nature, so I can see what they are. You can turn off personalized ads. So I'm going to turn on personalized ads. So it comes up, it tells me you'll have more control over the ads you see. It'll talk to you, give you age appropriate ads that might seem more relevant. So I'm going to try it out. So I'm going to click turn it on. And from there, it says it might take a little while. That's fine. Learn how personalized ads work. So here's all about personalized ads. So if you want to look through this, I highly recommend that. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to my ad center. So I'm going to tell it got it. Now, ad topics for you. You'll be able, there's no topics here. Here's brands for me. Let's say I don't ever want to hear about LG anymore. So I'm going to say no. Hisense, no, see fewer. Samsung, Apple, I probably wouldn't mind seeing either one of those. Now, one of these, if they start to add specific ads, they will show up in this bar that I'm scrolling through right now. And then here's some different topics. So if I want to see all, I can go most recent, brands. And of course, I don't have too much here because I had my ad settings off. So this actually aggregates the ads that you've been seeing. But let's say I don't care about pregnancy and parenting. Obviously that ship has sailed. Weight loss, maybe. Not really interested in gambling. I'm not interested in dating. Alcohol doesn't bother me. But here's some frequently asked questions. How do I see fewer ads about sensitive topics? Why can't I block topics entirely? Why can't I limit more topics, etc.? So I strongly suggest that you go here if you're getting a lot of ads that just are totally irrelevant. You cannot stop ads on Google. It's a free, Gmail is free. So because of that, you're going to see some ads, but it's better probably to see personalized ads than ads about things that you have no interest in. And here's what I always do. When I go back here, I will go to my Gmail and I'll go right here and I'll go delete, and that's it. All right, thank you very much. Hopefully that will help you with getting some more appropriate ads with regards to your Gmail accounts. We've come to the close of our April episode, another month with a lot of great information. As always, I appreciate you watching either on Village TV or our YouTube channel. If you aren't subscribed, the info to do that is up on the screen. Your questions, comments, and suggestions are welcomed by emailing me at talktech949@gmail. And remember, think before you click and be kind when posting online. See you next month.